right. Well, welcome everybody to this slightly warmer day than we've had the last couple of weeks. Good morning to all of you and welcome to the Metro East Unitarian Universalist Congregation, and greetings to all of those who are watching the service remotely. Everybody say hi. Hi. This is a welcoming religious community and we are so glad that you are here. My name is Robin Berkeley. My pronouns are she, her. I have been a member of this church for a really long time, like 2010, I think. And I did just come back from a Caribbean cruise, and I had a great time, and it was really hard to get on the plane to come back here. So, but I highly recommend Virgin Cruises if you are kid-free. It is an adult-only cruise, and worth every penny that you will pay to go. So it's a lot of fun. I am, for those of you that don't know, I'm a faculty member at SIUE, and I'm a department chair in the School of Business. Whatever else you need to know about me, you can talk about it with me later. The MEUUC is a small, welcoming congregation located in Glen Carbon, Illinois. We are spiritually led by Eden Johnson, who is our ministerial fellow, who will be in the pulpit later this month. And we gratefully share sacred space with the Edwardsville Masonic Lodge. In the pulpit today, we have Len Hine, who is going to give us a lot of background information about him and in his sermon later. But in the meantime, welcome him today. All right, as you can see, our mission statement up there. Our mission drives us to live our values. We are outward reaching, inward seeking. We are creating and nurturing an intentional community that values acceptance, social justice, and the embodiment of UU principles. Come, let us question together. I'm glad that you're here, whether you are in the sanctuary or online. We welcome everyone in this home of comfort, spirit, justice, and hope. We are Unitarian Universalists. And our service opens with a prelude from Joy. Yes, that is Glenn Campbell. Everybody welcome Asher. He's going to light our chalice today. Yay. So go ahead, Asher. You can hit that right there. Excellent job. Thank you. All right. Good. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. Go ahead, have a seat. All right. So thank you, Asher. An important ritual in the Unitarian Universalist faith is a lighting of our chalice. Unitarian Universalists have many different interpretations of the flaming chalice, including the light of reason, the warmth of community, and the flame of hope. If you're watching elsewhere and have a chalice or candle, please light it now as we all join in the unison words projected on the screen. We light this chalice in hope for the future of our church, our community, our country, and our world. May love center us always. Our opening prayer is actually in our gray hymnal, number 562. It's called A Lifelong of Sharing by Mother Teresa. Love cannot remain by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be put into action, and that action is service. Whatever form we are, able or disabled, rich or poor, it is not how much we do, but how much we love we put in the doing. A lifelong sharing of love with others. Amen. All right, so please take a few minutes. I see lots of new faces in here. So to greet somebody that you don't know or perhaps hasn't seen in a while, we will continue our conversation later after the coffee hour. Mm-hmm. All righty. The chit chat can continue when we worship the coffee gods in a little bit here. I wish I liked coffee. I really, really wish I liked coffee, but I appreciate the community involved in it. All right, we will sing our first hymn in the teal hymnal projected on the screen, number 1031, Filled with Loving Kindness. This is metta from Buddhism. If you studied Buddhism at all, this is a metta in music form. So. So that song aligns really lovely with our message for today, which is paying it forward. And you think about what meta is. Meta is, first of all, being gentle with ourselves and showing love to ourselves, because if we can't show love to ourselves, it's hard to show it to others, right? So we give a gift to ourselves. It's kind of like, when you're on the airplane, put your mask on first before you help other people. And you have to do that, right? Because you run out of energy. But then it's about giving to another person and then giving to your community. That's the paying forward message. So thank you, Joy, for that choice. It was a great one. So as Unitarian Universalists, we covenant congregation to congregation and through our association to support and assist one another in our ministries. We draw from our heritage of freedom, reason, hope, and courage, building on the foundation of love. Today, we lift the UU values and covenants of generosity and love. Love, of course, is in the center of our values diagram, but generosity is an important part of that. With generosity, we cultivate a spirit of gratitude and hope. We covenant to freely and compassionately share our faith and presence and our resources. Our generosity connects us to one another in relationships of interdependence and mutuality. And in love, love is the power that holds us together. It is at the center of our shared values. We are accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through spiritual discipline of love. Love first and foremost, always. All right. As part of our weekly worship service, we also take time for the expression of joys, concerns, and sorrows. And here in our home, it is a place where we can each share the things that weigh down our souls and that fill us up with joy, and where those we love surround us in good times and in turmoil. If you would like to recognize a joy, sorrow, or milestone, you can come forward. On my left, place a stone or several stones in the water bowl, and that represent your joys and concerns. There are stones in the front. Please start from the back, down the left aisle. Place your stone, return on my right. Okay, if you are unable to, if you have mobility issues and you would like someone to place a stone or stones in the bowl for you, raise your hand and we will make sure that happens. So let us be in the spirit of prayer and meditation. Jam, folks. This is for Jean and Jerry O'Brien. They're fellow Unitarians who lost their daughter to gun violence last weekend. So it's awful. This is for Minnesota. Keep fighting. This is for the world. And this is for me. Not for me directly, but for my needs. I'm good. As good as it goes. Okay, so we have a story, I believe, now. It's a video. Oh, great. Thank you. Paying it forward. So, whenever Alex goes. So, you don't love back?
What's paying it forward?
That's me. And that's 3 people. And I'm going to help them. But it has to be something really big. Something they can't do by themselves. So I do it for them. Then they do it for 3 other people. That's 9. And I do 3 more.
That's 27, so I'm not really good at math, but it gets big really fast, you know?
Yep.
All right. A little articulation, please.
Yes.
I think it's a good idea.
What does the world mean to you? Your house, your street? Any further any of you want to go than that? Why should we think about the world? I mean, after all, what does the world expect of us? What does the world expect of you? What if the world is just a big disappointment? Unless you take the things that you don't like about this world and you flip them upside down, and you can start that today. This is your assignment.
Me. And that's 3 people. And I'm going to help them. Do it for 3 other people. Then they do it for 3 more. But it has to be something really big. Something they can't do by themselves. So I do it for them.
Lost your car?
That's a keen observation.
I could help you.
You're giving me a brand new Jaguar and you don't want anything?
Pay it forward. 3 big favors for 3 other people. That's it.
It's hard. You can't plan it. You have to watch people more, you know. Sort of keep an eye on them. To protect them. Because they can't always see what they need. It's like your big chance to fix something that's not like your bike. You can fix a person.
It's possible. The realm of possibility exists where? In each of you. So you can do it. You can surprise us. It's up to you. Trevor has made an attempt to interact with the world, and that was the assignment.
What do you ever do to change the world?
Awesome. Good message to take away. Paying it forward today. All right. So we're going to sing our kids out for their RE classes. As you So we'll have our hymn and then our guest speaker will come up. Our next hymn is in the gray hymnal and projected on the screen, number 84, How Far Can Reach a Smile. Welcome Len to the podium.
Good morning. Got to get organized here.
You just moved shit around. It's all good.
I've always heard you should start out with a joke. And so I read 200 pages of jokes and found this one. The Pope and an attorney arrived at the pearly gates at just the same time, and St. Peter showed them to their quarters. First, the Pope was taken to his room, a small Spartan cubicle with a chair, a desk, and a Bible. Then the lawyer was shown to his room, a massive duplex with women, wine, and a huge waterbed. "Excuse me," said the lawyer to St. Peter. "There must be some mistake. Shouldn't the Pope have this room?" St. Peter shook his head. "No, we have dozens of popes up here in heaven, but you're our first attorney."
Love it.
I have a few quotes scattered through what I've written, and when I get to one of those, it's going to be announced with my air quotes. I've gotten a lot of use out of these. So here we go. Hello, everyone. I'm Len. Peggy Flack and I are in the same Write Your Own Story group at the Main Street Center in Edwardsville. A year ago, she said to me, "I'm going to get you to speak at my church someday." She was mild, friendly, yet a bit assertive.
That sounds like Peg.
I utterly ignored her. Just kidding. It percolated a little with me, is all I can say. A few months ago, she came at me again, fierce and rabid. This time, kidding.
Yeah.
I still didn't want to do this, but a topic instantly popped into my head. And I accepted, feeling as though I had something to say. But I agonized over that original topic for some time, finally scrapping it. Today's plan B is paying it forward. We, meaning my wife and I, moved down to Edwardsville to retire from 20 miles south of Chicago almost exactly 4 years ago. Just before moving, an outside electric issue came up, potentially sabotaging our closing and move. Brad, my next door neighbor, saw the problem and called in his boss to come in with a bucket truck. They fixed the 20-foot high connection, saving the day. They refused anything in return. We like doing this. My first quote. Kindness, even in small doses, cures many ills. I needed to renew my license. Wait, did I skip something? Nope, I skipped something. On a bike ride with my 12-year-old twin boys, Mark struck a rock at high speed and had a violent crash. A man in a telephone company work van stepped immediately in to help. He drove the three of us and our 3 bikes 9 miles home. Don't tell anyone. Don't Send a thank you note, nothing. I'll get in trouble, he warned. Yet he helped. He paid it forward. I needed to renew my license plates, and my 25-year-old car, literally held together in places with coat hangers, would not pass the required emissions test. Someone did a free fix for me, saving me hundreds of dollars, more than the car itself was worth, and prolonging its life for 2 more years, paying it forward. It seemed as though these stressful times of need were monthly, even weekly. Family and friends were generous with their time and abilities and saved the day from me many times. Though I'd return favors as much as possible, it never felt equitable. How I felt in my heart didn't seem the same as the generosity poured out on me. I was balancing the scales more than giving from the heart. I'm sorry for that. However, over time I learned much from the do-gooders, especially church folks. People in my congregation before I moved, and today here in Edwardsville, don't perform good works because they should do them, not because they have to do them, not even because they like to do them. They carry them out because they want to do them. That was important to me, because they love and care for people, even if they don't know them. This was an Einsteinian light bulb moment for me. Speaking of Einstein, I quote, "Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value." Albert Einstein. Wayne is a friend and neighbor from across the street at my last house. He is what you call a super neighbor, and I was the recipient of his aid many times over the years. I only recall once actually asking for help. All the other times he jumped in when he saw or knew I was struggling. Of course, he never wanted anything in return. "I'm paying it forward, Wayne," was my familiar reply, and now I meant it. Among many, he has been the #1 catalyst in my understanding of paying it forward. Do you folks have a Wayne in your life? I hope so. Better yet, maybe you are that neighborhood hero. When we first arrived in town here, my first interactions with people here were church folks. These 3 Christians have gone above and beyond average churchgoers to bring glory to God. Laura is a leader at my current church. She works almost daily to help foreign SIUE students obtain basic living items. These students arrive with little but the clothes on their back. She finds furniture, small appliances, mirrors, pots and pans, and more for them. Mike also focuses on international students. He shuttles 10 to 20 students to and from church each Sunday, and sometimes other places for shopping as far away as St. Louis. Chip provides some of the furniture to the foreign students made from his own 2 hands. Last year, he built 25 desks, 30 bed frames, and other tables and racks. As a team, these 3 people are positively impacting dozens of needy students and brightening their view of America as well, paying it forward because they want to. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Lao Tzu, Chinese philosopher, 2,500 years ago. Sometimes paying it forward can be really big. Here are a pair of my personal favorites. The late actor Paul Newman knew right off the bat in 1982 that he neither needed nor wanted the profits from his new company, Newman's Own, which began only as selling his special blend of salad dressing. Today, on each product label, on a much wider variety of products, is Newman's rally cry of "Let's give it all away," which is what he's done. All profits, now totaling over $600 million, are donated to a variety of causes. He's gone for 17 years now, but still paying it forward today. This one always gets me. Australian James Harrison had a major surgery at 14 years old that required 27 units of blood. 4 years later, when he could donate himself, he began to start repaying a debt he felt. This was despite a fear of needles. I totally get that. Soon it was discovered his blood carried an extremely rare and valuable antibody. This blood factor could literally save the lives of or prevent brain damage in infants born in that era in Australia. Do you think James knew what would happen now in his life? Well, he knew what he had to do. Through plasma donations, on average every 17 or 18 days, for 57 years, he made 1,173 donations. That saved thousands and prevented uncountable tragedies. I told you this one gets me. The Red Cross believes every batch of life-saving antibody made in Australia came from his blood. Wow, paying it forward hard, affecting 2.4 million people. Whatever it is you're seeking won't come in the form you're expecting. Haruki Murakami, Japanese writer. We can't all have the huge impact of Paul Newman and James Harrison, but that doesn't deter some of the folks right here in town. And you probably know some of these people. Lindsay, Michelle, Megan, and Jasmine were the core catalysts who fought City Hall to institute OWL, the overnight warming location in Edwardsville, to protect the unhoused, the unheated community members during the coldest of nights. I've seen these ladies in action and always refer to them as rock stars of faith and resilience. Michelle from this group also matches donated furniture with needy recipients. How about over 1,000 pieces per year for paying it forward? Dana is another champion of the community. She heads Restore Decor, a nonprofit composed of 99% volunteers, hundreds of them. They fix and paint donated wooden furniture, which is then sold at a retail shop. Almost every aspect of this operation is also run by volunteers, shop staff, movers, you name it. Profits go to an array of causes located in and around Edwardsville. Dana likens the restoration and renewal of furniture to the restoration and renewal of people, which is her real ultimate goal of this Christian lady. Optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you. Mary Lou Retton, Olympic gold medalist. Decades ago, in her late 60s, Frances founded Faith in Action in Edwardsville and Glen Carbon. This small but needed nonprofit mission provides free rides to older folks to various appointments, most notably medical ones. As a driver in this group myself, I was blessed to drive 94-year-old Frances herself to an appointment one day. I felt honored to meet her and thanked her for her vision and desire to help folks, paying it forward till 95 years old. Jesse and Jamal and others gave birth to Edwardsville Unity, another nonprofit whose mission is to promote racial, religious, and cultural harmony in the Edwardsville, Illinois area through education, collaboration, and community building. Wow, an organization essentially saying, let's find ways to get along and love each other. In these turbulent times, Unity's underlying philosophy is that the future of humanity is far more hopeful than gloomy. Don't we need that? Their biggest event, Unity Fest, will have its 5th edition in September with diverse entertainment, religions, food, and cultures. One more. Andrew is my good friend from my prior church up north. During COVID, he initiated our church to be a drive-through COVID testing site. What began as a trickle of folks quickly became a torrent of frightened people needing and wanting tests. Andrew took swab samples, coordinated paperwork, and other tasks for 20,000 people in 10 months. He never said, we should do this. He said, I will do this. Time is always right to do what is right. Martin Luther King, Jr. Most of the people described here are right here in Edwardsville and Glen Carbon. They are our friends, neighbors, and fellow church members. They pay it forward because they want to. They know they are blessed and want to share in their blessings, not to earn points, get awards, or accolades, but to do the right thing. I've surrounded myself with awesome folks like these, or maybe I was guided to them. The inspiration they radiate trickles over to me and others. Energized, I wish or want to pay it forward even more. I want people to feel loved, be happy, and know others care about them. Kindred spirits are not as scarce as I used to think. L.M. Montgomery, Canadian author. When we first moved to Edwardsville, I had several retirement goals in mind. First, I wanted to immerse myself in the community, to be part of the character of my new home, and to explore it. There were some creative pastimes I wanted to pursue, and I wanted to pay it forward, however that might unfold. Quickly, I learned that to change who you are, change what you do. Yes became the most frequent answer when a volunteer was needed. Then, by regularly paying it forward, I became a person who pays it forward. And I liked it. Because of my changing heart, I have felt blessed and humbled each and every day. Inspiration is all around me, making our move to this area a phenomenally good choice. So why this kind of obvious topic? Simply to remind and reinforce and edify. Today, most of us live like kings compared to the past generations or two. We have advantages, opportunities, comforts, and wealth far beyond our grandparents. The flip side is that we have equivalent opportunities to share our blessings. One can match their talents, likes, disposition, and time constraints to any number of good causes. I bet most of you here are already doing that. For others, hop on board, because service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Muhammad Ali said that. And no matter what your specific beliefs are, can there be better words than those of Jesus? For I was hungry, and you gave me food, thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. From Matthew 25:35. A final little story that illustrates how even the smallest action can have a surprising result. We were entering a store, and an elderly woman in a wheelchair was waiting near the front door for her ride. She wore a beautiful, long, colorful African dress. I simply but genuinely said, "Your dress is beautiful." She looked back at me intensely and with profound appreciation and said, "Thank you," in a way that felt like I had saved her life. A simple compliment, a treasured response. I think about this moment often. This is why I believe no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop, 2,600 years ago. I'm not a wealthy person and live a modest life, but if you feel as blessed as me, tap into those instructions from Jesus or inspiring, caring folks all around. Be the inspiration yourself for your children, grandchildren, neighbors, and friends, because what you do matters. Thanks.
Len, that was amazing. Thank you ever so much. Okay, our last hymn is not in the hymnal, but it is to the tune of "'Tis the Gift to Be Simple." It's called, wait for it, "'Tis the Gift to Be Loving." It is projected on the screen. Tis a gift to care, and all you have to do Thank you so much. Keith, would you mind passing around? Thank you. As Keith passes around the offering basket, I offer the gentle reminder that this community of faith is supported only by your giving. However, stewardship is more than just financial donations, but is also about donating time and talent to help our church. If you can't write a check, please help our church survive and thrive by offering your time to help make coffee, bring snacks, serve as an usher, collect the donations, serve on other committees such as helping with worship. Always, and I do need help with worship. I got a few things I need help with. Please donate as you can with your time, talent, and treasure. All are needed for our church to prosper. You can mail your gift to the P.O. box at the bottom. You can send us information, send us stuff via Givelify as well. It's really easy. I think Givelify still has First Unitarian Church of Alton in it. So if you're looking for that, just make sure you're looking for that. Give what you will and what you are able, for you are a generous, generous people. Thank you, my love. Of course. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, please join with me in our offering prayer. May this offering equip us to inspire love and seek justice. Pay it forward. Random acts of kindness. Oh, trip over my finger. We good? All right, we got announcements. After service today,
we will have UU and U class for new or prospective members, or just folks who want to learn more about this congregation and our tradition.
Absolutely, and it's going to be in that room or in here. I have to watch the kids. So. One of those. Keep the kids out there. All right, so I'll be out there watching the kids. All right, good. Next week's speaker is Jamie. Yay! And then Eden on the 22nd. Yay! And then Marlene, we have potluck that day also, so bring good food to eat. And then Marlene will be back here at the beginning of March. What else? Oh, game night, February 12th, this Thursday. Game night at the Masonic Lodge from 5 to 7. Come have fun and bring a game, bring whatever. Talk to Eden. He's coordinating it all. Okay, on Sunday, February 22nd, after service and potluck around 12:30, we're invited to visit New Song Fellowship to meet with Pastor Dave and to see the building for some potential building sharing with them. If you would like to receive the newsletter and our weekly flyer, please fill out the visitor card, place it in the basket out there, and we'll get you into the newsletter. If you want a badge, there's a place to put out information to put your name in there to get a badge. Men's group is meeting this Thursday, the 12th at 11:30. Paul, raise your hand, Paul, if anybody wants to go. Talk to Paul Hebert. And don't know yet, because you gotta be in the loop here. So just talk to him. Yes, ma'am.
Are we gonna do kids on game night?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, it's kid night. Yeah, it's family game night. So sorry if that was not clear. So good. And lastly, as many of you know, Pam lost her sister a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, something like that. So we have a card going around. Just feel free to sign, and then I get it back to Mary. Where's Mary Weber? There she is. And get it back to Mary Weber, and she will make sure it gets to Pam. Anything else, Alex? Since I haven't been here in a couple weeks, anything else people need to know? Not off the top of his head. Okay, it looks like we're good. D, anything from UA and I we got to know about?
No, but I will be sending out a survey and providing the board approves it about social justice. So
Good. All right, so look for a survey from D about social justice stuff in UA and I. Yes, please be nice and respond to her survey. As a researcher, I value that tremendously. So, response rates are good. We want high response rates. Yes.
On the 22nd, it's from 12:30 to 1:30. So at New Song.
12:30 to 1:30 at New Song. Okay. Good. All right. If there's nothing else, we will move forward in extinguishing the chalice. So please invite you to join me in reciting the prayer as I extinguish the chalice.
Like the truth in me cannot be put out. We are keepers of this flame, so we meet again.
So now it is your turn to pay it forward. Think of others and their needs and how you can be of service. Be an instrument of peace, be an instrument of understanding, be an instrument of generosity, be an instrument of love and compassion. And I just do a quick shout out. I know some of you know Aiden and Heather and know that they've gone through a whole lot recently. Heather is in rehab up in Chicago. So she is speaking. There's going to be lots of deficits, but she's moving forward. I saw the babies on Friday night. They are so cute. They are adorable. So brand new twins. So yay, they're doing great. Yeah.
Before we head out, I just wanted to say, Emily has cookies here today.
Emily has Girl Scout cookies today.
Cookies I can take Venmo.
And Mona, when are we getting cookies from Ramona? Soon.
My cookies, they won't be in until the beginning of March.
Okay, beginning of March. So, all right, good. So we can buy some cookies now, and then you'll get some cookies later in March, because Girl Scout cookies are really important because they support diversity. Yay. Ooh. And cookies. It always supports cookies. Yes, we do. All right. Postlude. And an extra shout out to Joy. She managed to help me this week. We won't go into it, but you know I appreciate you. All right, folks. Thank you. Go drink coffee and then be ready for the RE. And then, Jen, just let me know what you need from me. I will be here. Mary, you want to? Here we go. Thank you. You're welcome.